Welcome to VINDAL'S concept. Today we are going to talk about motion or motion under gravity. And the question you are seeing on the screen is one of the questions asked by waec, neco, igcse, or Jamb. We are going to look at the concept behind it and we kill it. Let's get started. We said that a stone is projected upward at an angle 30 degrees to the horizontal from the top of a tower of height 100 meters and it hits the ground at a point Q. If the initial velocity of the projection is 100 meters per second, calculate number 1, the maximum height above the ground. 2, the time it takes to reach the height. And the 3, the time of flight. And number 4 is going to be the distance from E to Q. This is E. Then, like we said before, a stone is projected. Look at from the top of the tower, on the top like this, it is projected until it hits this ground again. Then the angle of projection is 30 degrees. Then we are asked to, and it is using 100 meters to move, then which is the initial velocity. Then we are asked to calculate the maximum height reached. That means from here to here is the maximum height reached. No. This is the ground. If this is the ground, maximum height is going to be from this to this place is 100 plus this height, which we are going to look for. So how do we find it? Let's solve. Now, according to projectile motion, the maximum height of a projectile motion is given as h is equal to u square sine square theta all over 2g. You can also look at a video. I've done videos on projection or projectile motion. This is 100 squared. U is 100. Now, this u is squared. That means 100 will be squared. Sine 30 degrees all squared. That is the essence of this. Because in trigonometry, the way you treat square is not the way you treat it in algebra. All over 2 times 10. G is 10. If you look at the question, you will say where they say neglecting air resistance and taking G as 10 meters per second square. And that is why I'm using this G. So this is going to be sine 30 is 0.25, squaring 0.25, multiplying it by 100 times 100. You are going to have 2500 divided by 20. You are going to have 125 meters. Sorry, this is the small height I'm looking for. Therefore, this is going to be 125 meters. That is from here to this place. That is the answer. Time. This is I. The time it takes to reach the height. The time it takes to go from here till it gets to this place. Now, remember that the time of flight is TU, 2U sine theta all over G. This is the time of flight. And what is the meaning of time of flight? The time of flight means the time it takes to go from here all the way to this point again. That is the time of flight. And if the time of flight is two times, then from here to here is going to be one of them. So when I divide it by 2 will cancel 2. I will have that u sine theta all over g is the time it takes to go from here to here. Because from here to here and from here to here are the same thing. So from here to here is half of from here to here. Therefore, u is 100 times sine 30 divided by 10. This will cancel this. Sine 30 is 0.5, and this is going to be 5 seconds. So from here to this place is 5 seconds. So the third question, number 3, say time of flight is going to be 2 times small t, which is 2 times 5, which is what? 10 seconds. Then looking for horizontal distance from E to Q, that is from here to this point. That horizontal distance, or let me call it as R. How can we do that? Remember that distance R is going to be UT. Find time from here all the way to this place. So I'm going to use H is equal to UT plus or minus half GT square. Now this T is T2. This one, that is the time from here to this point. And this U is this V, which is 0. And this height is going to be from top to this bottom. And that is going to be 125 plus 100 is equal to 0 minus, because it is, no, it's going to be plus, is going in obedience to the gravitational force. So 1 over 2 times 10 times T square, that is T2 square. This cancel, which is 5. This is 225 is equal to 5T square. Divide by 5, divide by 4 is going to be 225 divided by 5 is going to be 45 seconds. Then square root of 45 is going to be, square root of 45 is going to be 6.7. Therefore, T2 is going to be 6.7 seconds. So I have to find U is equal to UX multiplied by T. Therefore, Ux is the horizontal component of the speed, which is 100 cos 30, then times the time it takes to go from here all the way to this place. So if from here to here is 5, then from here to here is 6.7. Therefore, from here to this point is going to be 11.7. So it's going 11.7. So R is going to be equal to 100 cos 30 times 11.7. And this is going to be 1013.25 meters. That is the distance it moved from that place. Thank you. Please remember you must subscribe and like and at least share.